Selling raffle tickets. Of course. And we're flirty when we're doing it. People take it the wrong way.
They do take it the wrong way.
And
they take it because
they feel like you're trying to hit on them or something, and you're thinking, wait.
And you know, that's another thing. It's like, don't flatter yourself.
This is for fun. This is for fun.
Don't flatter yourself.
You would go to any type of event here in town, and with all the shows, if they come out into the audience, they come out.
Of course. But that's normal.
That's normal.
That's just what people do.
People do that.
You know, and I don't understand why is it that every time that we do it, people act like it's the most foreign thing ever. They look at you like, oh my God, what do you want? And then when we ask them for a small amount of money, and we're not asking you for your entire Social Security or 401k, we're just asking for a couple dollars.
You're putting on a show.
Yes,
So
you're putting on a show. It is not a lot to expect. I don't think so. I mean, how much do you spend every time you go out to the club? I mean, what is it? One drink is what, 15? I don't know.
It's almost $20 basically.
$20
tip. With tip. I mean, you're spending $20 just for a drink.
Especially if you're buying premium alcohol and not the well drinks. Like if you're buying just like house drinks, well drinks, that's different. That's like maybe $12 or $15. I think I'm going right. But when you're buying like, you know,
on the strip.
Yes, on the strip. Now, I mean, if it's off the strip, it's still kind of pricey by the time you add in the tip.
Right.
So when we're asking for only like $1, $5, $10 and stuff like that, I just don't think that's not a lot of money.
Well, I guess they're not expecting us to be doing that. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Because I did get people staring at me a little funny. So this is going to be our third show this month. So last month was the second show. So I think people just don't know what's going on yet.
You're talking about when you're doing your show, you're collecting money from the audience.
Of course, because it is a supporting network.
It's supporting everyone that's performing.
Sure.
Of course.
And so when you're doing that, you're saying guys are hitting on you because they think you came to their table, so you must be interested in them sexually.
I wouldn't say they take it that far. They just give you a weird look when you're like, they just forget the environment that they're in and what's going on. It's not like we're coming up and asking, can we have some money? It's a raffle that's going on.
Right.
So,
I mean, you're getting something for it. It's not like we're saying, here, give us some money because you're here. But it is a raffle. And the raffle prizes are fantastic prizes. I think last time we did the free tickets or a VIP experience where you can meet everybody for the next show. So it isn't as if you're just coming in here and you're getting this raffle ticket and then we're like, oh, well, you know, it's just a BS prize. It isn't like that. We're not giving you a gift card to Lowe's. I mean, not there's anything wrong with that.
But now let's be honest. There's a thing going on right now where Americans are saying, dang on it, there ain't no sexual harassment in my country. And then they're going, well, I guess there is, but not really, but maybe.
I'm confused.
Because,
who's saying this?
Well, what happened was we had this political candidate, we'll call him Fonald Rump.
Okay.
And Fonald said that when you're a celebrity, you can do whatever you want to girls. You can just go up and kiss them, you can grope them, you can blah, blah, blah.
I heard about that.
And a whole bunch of conversations started after that. Now me, I am a gentleman. I swear with God, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, I am a gentleman. I have never groped anyone that wasn't my girlfriend at the time, which doesn't really constitute groping because she's my girlfriend, so I can grope her, right? She can grope me. But I have also never met guys, ever. I'm telling you. I've never heard two guys in any room and one says to the other one, hey man, you know what I did last night? I went to this show and I started grabbing this girl, right? So is it happening? Is it happening?
No.
Are guys reaching out and grabbing you? You're saying no.
I haven't been groped.
You said, Dusty says no, nada. But Chris says...
It depends on how much alcohol they have.
Well, that's different. If you're hanging out and partying with them and then they're just like, hey... okay, maybe for instance, during the photo shoot, there was a guy trying to grab my butt.
Yes.
Do you remember him?
Yes, I remember him. And
I forget his name, I'm sorry.
No, it's
He was a sweetheart at the time, but he only did it when we were in the photo shoot. So it wasn't like he was, but he was, just because we're all getting
like,
close.
he was full on grabbing?
close.
We were
and
very cozy in the
we're
photo
cozy in
shoot,
the photos,
but still, I knew
you
that
can
he
still
was
put your
reaching
hand
for it. No.
here.
Yeah, but he was reaching for it on purpose, and you can kind of see that creepy
You know-
little hand. I mean, it looked like one of these things, but you just like
The
back in
creepy
middle school.
hand.
You know, like back in middle school, you're sitting next to your day, and you're like,
Yeah, right.
so it was like a reach around. You know, so those things we notice because when you're in a cozy environment
you're
doing a
Right.
photo, you know, it's kind of like, really, you don't think that that's my ass? You don't think I can feel that your hand's on my ass? You know?
Right.
But sexual harassment, back to the topic of it, is that a lot of times maybe it is an accidental reach, and we understand those.
Yeah.
Girls do it all the time. It's like, whoops, it didn't mean to touch your boob, or whoops, didn't mean to touch the pussy.
Yeah, oops.
Sorry, you know.
Oops, excuse
but-
me.
Excuse me.
My
But
tongue just
do you
slipped.
sometimes that happens.
It just slipped.
Do you accidentally like grab men's
No,
crotches?
listen.
Yeah, do
listen.
you?
No,
Do
listen.
you? I
No.
don't know. I'm gonna put
No.
I'm gonna put it out into
I
the
know,
audience.
right?
Can you comment?
Do you
Somebody
guys
put a
just
comment. Do you
accidentally do
accidentally
that?
grab somebody's ass or grab somebody's package? I mean, you just walk by, you're
Okay,
ready to
listen.
go, whoops. Sorry, I didn't mean to grab you there. Wow, that's actually kind of meaty.
Okay.
You got some big bags over
Listen.
there. What's up?
Let me pause the show for a second to say this. First, there is no accidental genitalia grabbing. If your hand ended up anywhere near a genitalia piece,
So-
it wasn't an accident. I'm
Right.
sorry. There's no accidental.
So now you're going back to Donald Trump.
Snap.
So basically, no one has any
Oh.
proof that that's what he was doing. Did the
Of
girl
course
come
not.
out and say,
course not.
"Hey, he's,
Of course
he's
not.
done this
No,
to
the
me"?
girl didn't come out and say it.
Of course not.
But it was insinuated, and it was a lot of gossip that went around it,
Right.
and it became like the central part of like half of the campaign when he was trying to go through the different cities and trying to spread the awareness of the
Right.
words. Then they had to make like an ad to counter on the
Right, they
gossip.
count
But
on
when
that.
but when you guys are doing your show, now you play sexy characters in the show,
Yes,
right? You
Of
dress
course.
you dress scantily.
of course.
You know what scantily is. That's
Yes.
y'all.
Seductive.
Yes.
Very seductive, very
much
suggestive.
seductive. Like so suggestive. Like I'm like, damn, do fries go with that shape? Like that's how suggestive. It's very suggestive. It's a Las Vegas show. It's for
Yes,
grown
of course.
people.
It is for
Right?
adults, and you know we do it because it is part of the experience.
It is
isn't
definitely
It
experience.
is a part of the experience. It would be odd if you came out looking like this. I mean, it's like, well, why are you selling me a raffle ticket? Because, I mean, let's be honest. If I dress up showing like this, and I'm going, hey, would you like to buy a raffle ticket? You kind of like, why? Is this for a school charity? I mean, are you selling
Right.
kind of supplies or something? What's
Listen,
going on?
it's so suggestive that I saw parts of Dr. Chris that you could never be my best friend's little sister after that.
Aw.
Like, there's no way. You
Aw,
ruined it
that's love.
for that
That's
relationship.
That's love.
That's a lot of skin show. But do people ever get the wrong idea? Like the guys think that because you dress like that, you're a
I don't really
certain
care if
type
you
of
get the
girl.
wrong idea because look, we're living in 2016, going into 17 now. So it's pretty much everything's out there. We got transgender bathrooms and all kinds of whatever. Like
Right.
I should be allowed to dress in whatever I want to dress in these days.
And
I
also
think
another
so.
point, I agree with what she says, is because, you know, this is our body and how we
We're not in the
feel.
50s anymore.
Yeah, how we choose to clothe our bodies, it should be a personal choice. Now,
Yeah.
I do understand your point, of course, that is very valid, is that sometimes the suggestions are very imaginative,
Mhm.
and it could possibly induce somebody into getting the wrong idea, maybe, especially since
People
we're
dress up
digitally
as babies
influenced.
and dogs these days, so come on now. I
They do.
mean,
They do.
that now what's creepy with that? So I don't know. I mean, is it because a woman wants to show cleavage or
So
show a little butt in stockings? I don't
does
know.
it ever
When
affect
it's
you?
part of a show, it's different.
So does it
I
ever
think.
affect
I'm
you?
not walking the streets looking like that.
Correct. It is part
Right.
of the show. It's part
It's
of
a
the
show,
experience.
so it's
part of the
understood it's a show.
experience. Right.
Now, Dr. Chris, do you ever have people get the wrong impression because they looked on your Facebook page and they saw pictures of you with your face close to somebody's crotch and they go, you know what? She's a party girl.
Yes.
Let's get Dr. Chris in here.
Yes.
Autumn Harvest, baby. Come on.
Harvest,
And they got the
absolutely.
wrong idea and you have to
Absolutely.
correct them and say, no. It's not going down like that.
Correct. And
Oh, it's a pick and
agree.
choose, actually.
We're very choosy.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you might not get done like that. Yeah, it's just a matter of who.
You're like, well, it depends.
I
Buy
have
me
to-
a drink, sweetie.
That is very,
I don't
very
think
good
she
point,
needs a
though.
drink.
No, exactly. If only I had drank, that would probably turn it up a notch. But no, it's true. A lot of times people do get the wrong idea with social media, which I have a lot of respect for a lot of the people that do post so many things and put themselves out there. I'm not as brave.
Well, I did a part of it, and then I'm just like, oh, this isn't fun anymore.
Yeah, it's
It's just,
exhausting.
it's exhausting, and it doesn't, I don't know. There's too many of them now that people are like, post here, post here.
Yeah,
post
that's
there.
another
Now you
thing.
can't even get a job anymore without being
Without
on the
somebody
social
knowing
media
it,
stuff.
something about you on social media, which is another good point. When it
And
comes
that's
to
another
stuff
check.
like that.
People are like, ooh, let me
Now,
look into you.
Dusty, you do this work as regular. You background dancing and being part of characters and shows, go-go dancing and play with the snakes and all that stuff.
Hey, a snake.
Do you,
And a bocce room.
Love the bocce room.
do you ever have a problem when you show up at a job and they expect you to be more promiscuous, more loose, more such and such based on your image?
I'm kind of the opposite. Because I'm doing
Really?
Pilates during the day.
You're
so I
already
gotta-
turned up.
No,
Turned
no, no,
up.
no. I have to
Turned down.
tone it down. So
Really?
I'm constantly up and down. She's the one to ask about that. She deals with more of the public than I do. I mean, I'm just now getting into that because I've always been in the nightlife industry. So
I'm getting a whole new education.
she's got, yeah, right. She's a little bit, working in the ER, right?
Yeah, so this is it.
You have to try to keep it a little more professional
I
than
have to be really careful.
because I'm lucky enough that the lady that owns the studio that I'm working at, she's fine. She's worked at Hakkasan. She knows being around it.
Sure,
she's
of
not
course.
just woo, whatever.
Mhm.
So she's fine. But
Interesting.
so it's okay. Well, if we talk about something naughty or whatever, it's fine. It's not like a big deal. But when you're meeting like someone first on, you don't want to talk like that. You keep
Of course.
everything very
Yes.
professional.
Yes.
So sometimes something comes in your head, you gotta try to zip it up. You don't want to get too crazy with it.
But what about like in your personal life? Has your professional stage persona or your social media persona ever gotten in the way of some really nice individual that wants to date you and they go, oh, it's too much going on for me. I didn't know you
wouldn't
got down
care
like
about that because anyone who dates me is going to be just like me.
Matter of
He's
fact,
gonna be as
I would
nice
date
as
myself if I
He's
could.
gonna be as nice. I wouldn't have to
If I didn't
change
want to get
myself.
involved with someone like me, I would date me.
So seriously, I mean, I think everyone changes throughout time from your 20s to 30s, and everything
Sure.
goes with the flow. And people come, people go. But the ones who stay are the ones that are meant to be there, and the ones that come into your life, obviously, there's some kind of connection.
And that
Just
connection
look, you
should
don't
be
see-
stronger than what your stage show
Exactly.
is.
It's
Right.
more
I
of
agree
a
with that.
mental thing and all that stuff. And
I
of
agree
course,
with
yeah,
that.
sexual is great, but we all know
Yeah.
it's
No.
different when it's relationship stuff.
Now, can we talk about sex for a second? Because in my
I think you have blonde hair on your head.
oh really? Yeah,
Oh my God.
Let me get it
yeah.
off.
We may have already been talking about it,
Wow.
baby. Yeah, baby. Shagwall, baby. Yeah.
Oh God.
Well,
was
Talk
cute.
about
That
sex,
was cute.
baby.
Yeah,
That was like
baby.
perfect timing. I just saw it hanging there.
yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute.
well, no, I wanted to talk about sex because
Why?
when in my generation, girls were a lot more timid than they are now.
What
Now,
generation are you?
I'm from the 80s. I'm an 80s high
'Cause
schooler.
I grew up in the
with
90s,
Madonna.
when it was-
That was very controversial. Like a Virgin. That blew people's minds. That was far out. If girls were dressed like Madonna, they were
So-
slutty girls in my
Right,
high
because
school.
we grew up in the
Now,
90s.
life has
so it's
definitely
like,
changed.
so-
Now we're into, whoo, good Lord, we're into some stuff.
We're crazy.
Yeah. Nowadays, I mean, I think it would be actually shocking if somebody had too much clothing on, especially.
That's
during the music
basically
video.
right.
No, doing the
Like
music
this, it's
video.
like if she shows
I mean,
up and going
really,
out, it's
yeah.
too much.
People are probably
It's-
looking at me like,
it
I mean,
really isn't
this
fair.
is Vegas. Aren't you
It's
hot
true.
that thing? I mean, isn't
Yeah,
it?
right. It is messed up.
Right. So what do you think has made?
Because all the videos, you remember Janet Jackson.
That's
was
what I
closed.
mean,
And
and
now
then-
everyone, they're
Yeah.
not
Now
closed
everybody,
anymore.
yeah, it's nothing now. It's nothing now. So women, in my opinion, women have become a lot more outspoken about their sexuality. They're not afraid to show that they're sexy. They're not afraid of being judged by being sexy. Would you agree?
No, I disagree. Because I think that, like, it goes back to, if we can circle back around to your original question, is that do people get the wrong idea when you dress seductively and such
That was the, yeah.
And I
exactly.
still think that that still holds true. So even if we ourselves are very secure with our own sexuality and we're okay with
I
it,
agree.
it doesn't always mean that it's the right time, place, and the person to be that way with. So you
Yeah.
have to really be careful who you pick your audience and what exactly you're trying to
True
convey.
that. I believe
You know,
that.
in your presentation of yourself. If it's like the first time, like you said, the first time you meet somebody, you're gonna want to have to be careful and be more cognizant of what it is that you're wearing, because body language and first impressions, you'll never get a second chance of making that, no matter what you're doing.
Sure.
And that's the
That's
reason
true.
why, even if you go for a job interview as a hostess or a bar girl or whatever, you still, even if it says bathing suit is encouraged, you do not show up
You're in
wearing
the
a
bathing suit.
You show up wearing something
Just look
presentable.
nice. and-
Yeah, because that first impression is everything.
Yeah.
Even if later you can choose and
Well,
reveal
that's kind
something
of how I
about
felt.
yourself.
That's kind of how I felt with the show, like being, someone first time seeing me
Yes.
dressed as a nun. I'm like,
Yes.
I don't know if I'm comfortable with that. You know?
It's-
So,
yeah.
Because
but I
you're
went along
not
with
just
it.
dressed as a nun. You're dressed as a
And being
you have a
seductive,
very
yes.
short skirt,
Right.
and your cookies and your banana bits are
It
all
could have
hanging
been
out,
different.
right?
I could have wore like this long robe thing. And
Yes,
it
you
could have
did
been really
have
hot.
you did have
I
a
did
long
have
robe
a
on. No,
thing.
she really did. She did have a regular habit. And you sent me a photo
Yeah,
of it.
I had like this
Well,
whole
I promise
thing,
you, yeah.
but it was all like belt. It almost was like your
It's a
curtain
very,
over here.
very
It was,
thick
like,
type
really
of fabric.
thick, and
I
I was
mean,
like, I have to
She
take
looked
that
like
cut.
she was ready to go to the North Pole and kiss someone. And I thought to myself, and I said to her, I said, remember I said to you, I said,
That's
you're
not
going to
on.
get really, really hot because we're running
We're
around,
going
we're
around.
dancing, we're bouncing everywhere. It gets really hot, and believe it or not, you remember that habit that we
That thing,
that thing was
you know,
sweaty. I
it
mean,
holds
after
in
a
all
while.
your heat.
Yeah, it gets really, really sweaty. And going up to
So, of
someone
course.
trying to sell a raffle ticket when you're sweaty, it's not cute. Not cute at all. Not cute.
No.
So
Or
tell,
like the running makeup.
Oh, that's
so tell us about the show, because a lot of people. I got a chance to see the show a little bit. I didn't get to see
Yes.
the whole show, but the parts I saw, I liked.
You
But
liked?
tell me
What
about the
part
rest
did
of the
you
show.
see?
I saw some stuff. Trust me, sweetie.
What
Now,
did you see?
where did you come in? Because the
Was-
show
yeah.
started. And
It starts at 8.
yeah,
and
but it
then
goes on until like midnight. Remember when we
No,
were
no, it was like
I
2
think
in
I,
the
Oh,
I
two
think
in the
I-
morning.
I didn't stay to 2 in the morning. I think I stayed. I think I stayed to about 11:30. Because I had to be at the airport. I don't remember if I had to be at the
Okay.
airport at midnight or I had to be at the airport at 11:30. But I stayed for several hours. But I came in shortly after I came in. The strongman did his thing.
Yeah,
Yes, okay.
I was about to say
So
had
that
to
was
be
shortly
one
after.
of
But I saw the band perform. I
You
saw
did,
you guys do
okay.
the podium thing. I saw Joe do the priest thing.
Oh, so he
But-
did see it when we
Yeah,
were
he's
all
friends
up
with
there.
Joe,
Yeah.
So yeah, he did
So,
see us.
but tell me
Yeah.
about
Yes,
okay.
yes.
So tell us about the show. So the people who never saw it, what is it? What's going on here? There's
It's like a different show every time. So
Yeah,
But
it
you know what?
is.
It's fans of Jimmy Century music, so
Okay.
you're gonna get them during the show,
And that's
then
the
you're
band.
gonna get featured acts.
And then there's the girl that's the lead singer,
Alicia.
Alicia, and it's something about Fatale.
Fatal original.
Fatale Original is not a separate thing than the band. That's like the whole title. It's like a
This
Quentin
is the show.
Tarantino show. It's like it's got all these different
Yeah,
elements to the name.
yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
They
Okay.
Very, very much.
That's
very,
a
very
that's
much.
a
So that's
terminology.
kind of like death proof and terror.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So
I like the way
and in
you-
the show there's a band,
Yes.
and you guys are not in the band.
No.
But you are like the extra 3D accoutrement to the
That's
show.
the Cliff
correct.
Kids.
We're the
You're
Cliff
the-
Kids.
what's it called?
Cliff
The
Kids.
Cliff Kids.
The Cliff Kids.
Yes.
Why the Cliff Kids?
You gotta ask Alicia about that. No, I just think. But it's because everyone's running around, they're being crazy. That's what Cliff Kids do, right?
I didn't
Yeah.
know that Cliff
Drink
Kids
the
existed.
drink the Kool-Aid.
Let's drink the Kool-Aid.
Okay. Call me naive, but I didn't know about Cliff Kids. Okay, so you guys are the Cliff Kids. So you kind
We're
of
encouraging
represent.
everyone to get involved.
Okay.
Do you want to come jump off the cliff with me?
Okay.
Yes, it is. It is.
It's
We
encouragement.
try to get the audience also involved, so that way
Exactly.
the audience,
Everyone's involved.
because otherwise it is just a regular show where you have the audience sitting out there and
Don't
they're
touch
there,
them.
don't do
Right.
this, don't do that, don't ask any questions. We're not going to act, you can't get up and walk around. That's not what this show is about. This show is kind of an interactive show to where, if you think about it, if I tell you about the show, you might remember it. But if I show you the show, then you possibly could understand it. But if I involve you in the show,
you're going to remember.
You're going to remember.
You're part of the show.
So that is the whole point, is that
True.
we want to make sure that you also get the full experience. And you take away from the show whatever it is that you want to take away with. It could be that, I saw this show and it inspired me to do this.
Or
it
if the
inspired
girls
me to-
just look really naughty.
Yes, or it might inspire you to think of costumes.
I
or
hope
something.
that's not what you took away from the show. Tell us what you
It,
took away from
well,
the show.
it was a multi-dimensional
You were confused?
experience. No, I wasn't confused. I was high. No,
Yeah.
it was a lot going on. There was video.
Yes.
There
yes,
was this
that's
big bobblehead situation
Yes.
going on, and I
Bobblehead.
won't explain how the bobblehead thing worked into the show. You have to see it for yourself. But trust me, it was all good. There was a bobblehead situation going on, and then there was the gospel being preached by
That's correct.
the character
Yes.
that was the preacher. It's very unique. Now, my question to you is, and think about it before you answer, do you, in this day and age of music that's kind of like the same old, do you wish that more people had a show like yours? Do you think the entertainment business would benefit from more shows like yours? Or do you think that you should continue to kind of have the only one?
No. How could you be the only one? There's always something that comes out better than, unless you're Michael Jackson. Then everyone just wants to be you.
I don't know if you've ever attended a Sting concert.
Sting, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
So
Yes, I
Sting
did.
concerts are known for originality, and the music remains the same, right? Same song, same
Sure.
words, same lyrics. But the Sting concerts are known for having original shows, because each Sting show is different.
Yeah.
So when you go to a concert that maybe was in Dallas, Texas, and then a couple weeks later you come to Las Vegas, it's a totally different show.
No.
Even to the extent where the props are different, the crews and the production crew that work on that show have to be very innovative and very creative,
Right.
because that is what the whole feel is when you come to a Sting concert, is that it is tailored for you, one-time only experience, but the songs are the same.
Sure.
The lyrics are the same. That means the same band people,
you're
and that's
exactly right.
exactly what Fatale Original is. Is that it is the show,
It's
but the songs are the same.
Fans
It's
of
the same
Jimmy
songs.
Century, you're
It
getting
is-
what you're getting,
yeah.
but you're getting a new show.
But you're getting a
every
new
time.
show every time. And what you take away from it, if you go to Sting shows, then you'll remember that when he does that song Desert Rose, a lot of people may take away that song is meant for them to go find their own inner healing, or Desert Rose could be something where you remember a lost love and then you choose to cherish that and celebrate that memory.
Right.
So whatever that it is that triggers your memory from whatever that experience entails, it is a one-time only at the moment, and you can walk out that door and you'll never be able to explain to another human being. And that's the essence of the Fatale Original. So for
That's
you
a
to,
good
so for you
explanation.
to ask us, do we think that more bands should be more like Fatale Original or Jimmy Century? I don't think
They
so.
should. I think they should just be themselves. They're gonna
Just
do
be
what they
you.
want. Just be you. Don't try
Whatever
to
genre,
recreate.
yeah,
Don't try to recreate.
Whatever
something.
genre you want to represent,
Right.
whatever you feel good about saying. But here it is. The music is about expression.
But people
right?
are always
Music is
going
about
to try to
expression.
recreate. Is
Now,
what
to
I
answer
would think.
your
They'll always try
question, though, you
recreate
asked me
something.
what I got from the show. When I came into the show and I watched the first maybe 20 minutes, coming from LA, first off, I was excited that it wasn't the same old cover bands doing the same old cover band things in Las Vegas. But what I took away from it was what I felt was a very unique experience that to me represented what I always was looking for in Sin City. When I thought of Sin City, when I thought I'm moving to Las Vegas, what will I see there? I thought I would see more shows like I saw last night, where, okay, you've got nuns parading around in short-cut miniskirts, and you've got this pastor character, and you've got this strong man lifting things up with his nipples. That's Sin City to me. that was finally, after 3 years, I finally found something that I thought, now this represents Las Vegas. This is what Las Vegas is. This is something original and different that no matter for the rest of my life, when I'm 82,000 years old, I'm going to say, have you ever been to Las Vegas?
I'll be like one of those, get off my lawn. Have you ever been to Las Vegas?
Yeah,
Right, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So that was
Good
unique.
one.
So let's put a plug in for the show. When's the next show? How do we get on board? We got to get tickets. We got an RSVP. What do we need to do to go see this for ourselves?
Okay, so you guys can plug into the Facebook, which is Fans of Jimmy Century, and you can look it up on the Facebook. If you just type in a search, it will come right up. The next show is going to be right before Halloween, which is one of my favorites of the year. And the show is going to be Thursday, and it's October 27th. The show starts at 8 o'clock. Doors, it starts at 8:30. Doors at 8 o'clock. It does go in pretty late because, like Dusty says, the show starts, but there are different types of performances throughout the whole evening. So regardless of what time you come in, you'll still be able to participate. Yeah, there's different acts, different performers. Most of them are local. Some of them are national and international. We have, Lulu and Baron, obviously very international presence and international performers, and they're very seasoned. But we also have a lot of local performers, and the local performers always, I think, requires so much more support.
But yeah, because they got their own thing going on, and then they come in.
Then they come and do this to entertain our audience and of course entertain us. And you get to have an interactive experience. Okay. You can, after they get off the stage, you can go up and you can meet them. You can talk to them, ask them questions.
You don't really
of course. No, you don't, because it's like the stage is all the way up there, and whatever nosebleed seats that you got, that's the nosebleed.
Then you got your bouncers around, kind of telling you what not to do. Don't stand here, don't do this.
Correct.
You pretty much do whatever you want at the Copa Room.
And we also have almost whatever. And you all will have a fantastic shaggy carpet experience, which is our version of the red carpet, or the black carpet as it was for the Fright Dome opening. They had a black carpet.
You went already?
Oh, that was fantastic.
I've taken a friend and she cried her head off like a 5-year-old.
6 haunted houses. And Krampus, the Krampus one is really creepy. And then the Ouija is where, the Ouija, I'm totally about the Ouija, is you can only go one person into the Ouija.
Oh no! So you're
it is like the crazy, it's the creepiest.
That's gotta be the creepiest.
It's very, very creepy. Oh, and the one that you guys must check out if you haven't done so already, every year the Erotic Museum. Yes.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh, you guys, the Erotic Museum does this.
I went last year. No, I went last year. It was good.
So you go into the Erotic Museum.
I like the beds.
The beds, and then they put blood everywhere on there, and then there's like a chick that is in the bed, and she'll like come up.
She actually got into the bed this time?
Yeah, she'll get into the bed. No, it's a bed, and there's like red latex paint that's in the bed. They cut like a little hole in this bed, and they have the red latex paint. So then, like in the middle of it, when you walk into the Erotic Museum,
I don't want to tell the end of it.
Yeah, right?
Don't tell the end! Now, the characters, they cannot touch you, so that's a good thing. I don't like it when they can touch me.
Right.
Oh,
See,
I don't like
that rounds us back 360 degrees back to have you been touched?
Have you been touched? Exactly. And on that note,
not like
we'll
the
save that
boys
for the next show.
Have you been
Hey man, my guest today was Dr. Chris and
man.
Dusty from the Fatale Fans of Jimmy Century show.
I'm sorry.
And
I had to say it.
We gotta come see them